Welcome back, fellas, to another day in the NBA. And today we have a sizable slate. We have about a total of 9 games on for today. So not a huge slate, but definitely a sizable slate for today. The problem with that is the slate sucks. It's bad. It's really bad slate. We're fresh into this video. I'm letting you know now. Today's slate is off. Look at the screen. I don't know which side it's on for me. I think it's on this side. Maybe it's on the, I don't know. Whatever side it's on, a lot of red. And it's not good red. It's like every single game is a spread of 14+ type red, except for the Dallas game, which honestly, I don't even know if I want to bet on because I don't even know if Trae Young is playing. So we still have that question mark up in the air. Anthony Davis is probable, but we'll see how he goes as well. So there's still some question marks there by the time I'm recording this, and everything else it's that time of the year. You know, we're getting near playoffs. We have about 7 games left. This is what it's going to look like for the next week or so. So for today, I only have 2 plays for you because I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to go over a recap of yesterday, which was we went 1 and 2. Anthony had a legacy cash for us. The Trae read that I thought was super smart and super, I talked about in my stream on Cancel Gaming, that I thought was super a good read and sharp as fuck. Not sharp. He started out 7 for 8 on potential assists in the first quarter and cooked. And then he slowed down a lot in the third quarter and second quarter, but he picked it back up in the fourth quarter to crush us. So that wasn't hot. And then Jimmy Butler's a horrible beat. Jimmy Butler probably had a good I can't see it yet, but I'm assuming his potential assist had to be around the 12+ range there. He was dishing the rock. I mean, you saw Steph had so many points. Every time he dished the rock to anybody, brick. Anytime Draymond dished the rock, cash. It was insane. And, you know, that's what happens sometimes. And the cookie doesn't roll your way. But we still had a great day the day before in a sweep. So we're still up for the past 2 days. But we're on a fresh new month. So we're going to build that back. Going 1 and 2 is not the end of the world by any means. Today we have 2 plays, and one of them is a ladder, so I'm really excited to get into it, so let's waste no time. Miles Turner is going to be the first play of the day. I think he's going to go over 6.5 rebounds versus the Charlotte Hornets team. Normally I go over the entire spread of what I think the game, I don't even, honestly, I'm not going to waste your time. It's not going to waste my time. This slate is horrendous. The only games I'm really looking forward to are Detroit OKC. I think that has some implications there. Detroit has no Cade Cunningham, but they've still been playing really, really hard basketball. So I think that game still could be a little bit closer than 14.5. The only other games, maybe Knicks, Cleveland, but again, a lot of people are questionable for that game. Miami Celtics normally play better than 10-point spread. So maybe that game's a little bit closer, but the rest of the games are fucking washes. So anyway, dude, the Clippers are 18-point favorites. That's insane. Anyway, I digress. And let's hop into this. Miles Turner, again, going against the Hornets in this matchup. No LaMelo, but the Hornets have still been very competitive. A young, scrappy team. That's kind of what the Hornets have built right now. Charlotte allows the second most rebounds to opposing centers in the past 10 games this season. And with one full game that Turner did play versus Charlotte this season, he recorded 10 rebounds on 20 rebound chances. 7 of the last 8 centers to face this Charlotte team, including 5 of the last 5 centers to face this Charlotte team, have gone over on their rebounding lines. And Turner's hit over this mark in 4 of the last 6 games, averaging 7.2 rebounds per game and 13.4 rebound chances per game, which is more than enough to crush this line. Again, I think he's going to see the volume. I think this game's a little bit closer than it says, or than the spread has it. I think Charlotte's able to play a really scrappy game through at least 3 quarters here. Miles Turner should see a solid volume of minutes as long as this thing doesn't get out of hand crazy. So I think Miles Turner here is going to see a solid amount of minutes to lead him into a good role. Again, the rebound chances should be there in a fantastic matchup. Mark Williams has been vacant as of recently on the board, so we'll see how Miles Turner does there. I think this should be an easy cash there. Then to our ladder of the day, which is going to be SGA points. I got to explain this one because it's a little bit of theory here. Everyone could be like, okay, well, OKC is the 1 seed. Why would they try? You know, why do they really care? The SGA won't bust his ass. Because they're 7 wins away. 7. Let me just double check because I want to make sure I'm correct on everything I'm saying here, but I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, no, the OKC is 7 wins away. They need to win out. 7 wins, and they get 70 wins. They'll be the 3rd team in NBA history to do that. I don't have any doubt in my mind that this OKC team would do that. Plus, SGA is still playing for MVP considerations. He does not have that award locked up. Jokic just dropped 61, 10, and 10. I think that award is still way more 50-50 than most people have it at. Obviously, his team's way better. But if they win 70 wins, he locks up that trophy. Plus, he locks up, obviously, the 1 seed, which he already has locked up. But he locks in a 70-win season, which is a staple in NBA history. With that being said, there's a few other things to go over. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I don't know why I'm starting with this point, but I think it's a fun point to go over. On the past 10 Wednesdays of this NBA season, the past 10, SGA is averaging 38 fucking points per game, and it's dropped 53 different times. Why he goes off on Wednesdays? I don't know. He's going over this line in back-to-back Wednesdays recently. The last time he played Detroit, he also dropped 48 points. So that's why we're going to ladder this. SGA over 31.5 points, SGA over 34.5 points, and SGA over 39.5 points up to a 40-pointer. It's going to be a ladder, so it's only going to be X amount of units as we go up. I have it as 1.5 and 0.25. You can do it however you want to label your units out. With all that being said, Detroit's also allowing the second most points to pick and roll ball handler and the second most free throw attempts to opposing point guards. And that's 46% of SGA's points. Not only that, but Detroit is allowing the fourth most points to opposing point guards in the past 10 games. So again, they're allowing a ton of points. He needs a big response game. He's still in the MVP race. This team wants 70 wins. Detroit plays every team scrappy no matter who they are. I said that a little bit earlier. Detroit has played close games with and without Cade. They've been playing really good ball and keeping in games just because they're such a scrappy defensive team. But SGA literally bet over this team a few weeks ago, and I kind of expect him to do it again, especially because he needs that MVP case to continue to ramp up. So I think he's going to do a big scoring game here today. 40 points feels like a possibility for sure. To get him at plus 350 feels like pretty good odds here. 31.5 for the full uni feels also pretty good. So I like him there. Let me know what you guys have in the comments below. Very short video, but I like these videos kind of short and to the point, and make sure you guys have all the information you need. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll get to you as soon as possible, as well as if you are in the Discord. Make sure to hop in the Discord. It's absolutely free, and there's no charge for it. And you can hop in and yap about plays with us, and you can see my plays as soon as they're posted. With that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, all the sort of fun shit down below. It means the world. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.